there, scrappy friends, welcome back. Today I'm playing along with the Get in Shape hop, and I'm using the Timeless collection from Masterpiece Designs. If you're not already a subscriber, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and remember to give the video a thumbs up. If you enjoy the video, please pop a comment to let me know what you liked, and not sure what to say, just pop a scrappy emoji for the sake of engagement. With that out of the way, what am I doing here? So this month's shape is hexagons. So I am just going in with my hexagon punch and punching out from lots of different pattern papers from this Timeless collection from Masterpiece Designs. There's 2 packs of paper with this, or it's heavyweight paper. There's one with the patterns with the A sides and B sides, which you'll see a little of with these punching, and there's also what they refer to as a cardstock collection, which has solid colour on one side and a text print on the other side. So that's all the hexagons I've punched out. I think I punched about 6 different pattern papers. So I've got the A side and B side from the papers, and I'm just choosing my background piece here. Didn't make you watch me punch all of these pieces out. So I originally go with this light grey piece, and I'm using the text side of the paper to build up my hexagon strip for my border. It's that kind of grounding piece for my mat with my photos. I've then pulled out the black sheet of plain on one side, text on the other, so it's like it's a white text on black background. And I've pulled that out to create a mat for the photos and just cutting it down. Now I do actually end up using a strip of this as a border piece for the hexagons then to be built on, and with the way Amy is facing into the page, I decided that the pictures were better grounded on the right and then looking into the left of the page. So I'm putting the black strip of cardstock. It's a heavyweight paper, lightweight cardstock, and putting that black strip on the right hand side of the page. I do decide actually I prefer the text print showing on my border and the base grey, the plain grey piece showing as my full background. So I do switch them round. Just trim the border strip, the manufacturing strip off there. So yeah, starting to lay out the hexagons again here. I've cut out lots of playing with these hexagons because I spent so long. I've cut out about an hour of video if it wasn't fast forwarded. It works out to about an hour of me messing about, punching the hexagons, deciding where I want them, changing my mind, doing them again. So there's a lot cut out. Just measuring here the block of the photos, just so I know how big a piece for my mat. So you'll notice that little O there is straight up on Amy's back on the first photo in this. That's the right order for the photos. I do end up switching that top left and the top right pictures round by accident when I'm sticking it all down, and I haven't noticed until after I took the still photos for the end of the video. Basically, little O was having a piggyback back downstairs off Amy. Amy's his mum, so it's my second oldest niece. And when he's in the living room with her looking all excited, he decides he's throwing himself backwards to sit straight up. So Amy's like bending further and further down and telling him, no, don't sit up. So yeah, it's just loads of fun in little O's eyes. He he loved making his mum panic. So yeah, just moving those hexagons back up from the bottom to the top so that I can see how many I need to use in the end. So I did, bring the photo mat in to be able to see. I thought, there's no point on putting the hexagons all the way down if there's a big chunk in the middle I don't need to have the hexagons worked out on. So I do distress the strip, the border strip, and I distress the photo mat as well. So you see there, look, that's when I've switched out the photos. So I brought in these stamps that are from Masterpiece Designs as well. That's actually one big strip that I've cut into 2 to fit it in my wallets. I go with the one there with the flowers on, the different like little marks like the chevrons and etc. Now, when I do stamp these, and I stamp them in Distress Oxide black soot, and when I do stamp them, they're not quite right. I'll explain in a minute. I was just there drawing around the edge of where the stamp goes, so I've got an idea of how far along the page I'm needing to come to cover with the border. So when I put the stamp on, I've not pressed it on properly. I've just kind of just placed the block on top and picked it up. I haven't really took any care about making sure the stamp's on the block properly. So I've got air bubbles in it all the way along, which is why it's not given a full impression, because the air bubbles making part of the stamp not connect with the paper when I'm stamping down. So it's just a case of taking a little bit more care and making sure the stamp is properly pressed on the block rather than just haphazard like I did then. I'm pulling in now some of these marks, so I've got the chevrons and the backslashes and also like a dotted line, and I'm going to use these down the side just to A, add a little bit more texture, but also B, fill in some of those spaces where I've missed the stamping with not having the stamp on the block properly. And it, just collage up the stamps. Could have used a different colour and make it a little bit more interesting, but I thought with the black and white and the grey, it just worked well with me keeping just with the black ink for all of it. On that there, I'm just doing like first, second, third generation stamping, so just inking up the stamp once, doing 2 or 3 images onto the background piece, and then re-inking again. And it again just adds more layers, and it's not a flat image then, it just adds that collagey look. So I am cleaning the stamps before I put them away. I've cut that bit out and not making you watch me do that again. So yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of the video that this is for the Get in Shape hop. There is a list of people taking part in the description box below, so please make sure you do have a look at the others taking part and show them some love as well. Forgot to mention that earlier in the video, and we are continuing on throughout February with more patterns, more shapes each week. So there'll be more videos in February for you. I do think I mentioned that again at the end, sorry. So just putting the photo mat there on some 3D foam, getting everything stuck down, and then once this photo mat is down up on the 3D foam, I then bring in the embellishment packs. So there's 3 different embellishment packs. There's one which is all these words. So there are word strips and then the different, bigger words there as well, and some of the emojis too that are in one of the pattern papers. So I'm just pulling out the different word strips and emojis that I think I'll use. The next ephemera pack are these like lots of different icons. There's a few stars in here that I pull out, and I think there's a camera as well that I pull out. So this is the other die cut, and then the last die cut pack are labels. So there are labels and also like these colour block pieces, a bit of a text print on them as well, which I use kind of like grounding points for each of my clusters. So I'm putting a label, I can't think of the word then, label with emoji with a word strip on each of these clusters. One of them is okay stop, or okay enough, I think it is. Just thinking about what are in the photos. Share laughter, because although she's panicking with what he's doing there, it was funny and we were laughing at her. And then there's a third strip and I can't remember what that says and I can't see it from here. Celebrate life, that's it. So yeah, that's everything kind of laid out now. We're done. When I was doing these embellishment clusters, I thought I wasn't entirely happy with the background. So I had a thought that the inking them with the same ink as the stamping would look better, and I think it does, so I'm really happy with that. I've just realised I've not put any 3D foam under the bits that are hanging over here, and I've also not got them quite straight. So yeah, so it's Masterpiece Designs Timeless Collection. I've used one of their stamp sets to add some texture, interest, whatever you want to call it, behind my photo behind my main mat here. I've distressed my photo mat. I've inked up my hexagons. So that's my hexagons for getting shape for this month. We are continuing into February, so we'll have another shape for you next month. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. Take care. Bye.